No, not at all. We're hoping that at our seminars we have a full range of coaches, from junior coaches all the way up to semi-professional, even professional, or even international coaches. We'd love everyone involved in rugby to come along, coaching both males and females as well. So our job as a company, and a large part of our selection process around our presenters, as Neil said before, was about having the ability to cater for the whole remit of skill set and age as well. So our job will be to make sure that everyone walks away with something from the day. So all the presenters have coached or presented to all age groups, and that's a massive bonus for us. I mean, myself and Warren have worked within the industry and have delivered to all those levels in formal education and semi-formal education. Neil's delivered to all ages, so has Jim, so has Andrew Sullivan, so has Ben Darwin. So having guys with the ability to present to that whole gamut that you talked about within the rugby community is a big important plus for us, and very important for us that every coach walks away with something. So absolutely, just because the name says Pro Performance doesn't mean that we're all aiming for pros. It's all about the volunteer base that Neil's talked about, which is the vast majority of rugby around the world.
Yeah, it is. We're currently speaking to some fairly well-known names within rugby. We've got guys like Clark Laidlaw over at the Hurricanes, who is committed to the programme. We had hoped to take him to the UK with us this November, but congratulations to Clark. He picked up a gig with Manu Samoa on tour in the Northern Hemisphere, so he's extremely busy, but he is committed to the programme moving forward. We've also been speaking to guys like Robbie Deans. Robbie, again, his name speaks for itself. He had huge success with the Crusaders, huge success with the All Blacks, and also success with the Wallabies as well here in Australia. So again, if we can bring guys like that in and they're willing to share their experience, it can only be good for the game.
Absolutely, it was. So USA and Canada, for me, are sleeping giants within the game of rugby union, both 15s and 7s, and both male and females. I mean, in America, the last time I saw any stats on growth in sport in America, women's 7s was one of the top growing sports in America. So that's one of the main reasons that Warren Rabilia is coming as well. On top of his wealth of knowledge as a coach educator and match official educator, Warren's been heavily involved in the Wallaroos, the Australian women's team, for a number of years. I've been fortunate as well to be involved with them on a coaching and managerial side as well. So America, women's rugby and men's rugby is just a huge potential market for growth within the game. And I think with the right setup in those countries, they'd be challenging to be in the top 10, if not the top 5 or 6 nations in the world in the next 20 years. So it'd be a massive coup for us to get over there and be able to help influence that. It'd be really pleasing for both of us as a company if we could assist that to happen. That's the same for South America as well. If you look at Argentina, a number of their players have to play overseas at the moment. Getting a strong domestic game in Argentina and also neighbouring countries such as Uruguay and Chile is another goal of ours as well. So that's another burgeoning rugby nation or nations as well.
Yeah, that's right. What we're trying to do is provide a service or facilitate a service for coaches that covers the whole game. It's important for coaches that they can concentrate on the coaching of the game and making the game better on the field, providing a great experience for players. So if we can help them take care of all the nuts and bolts in the background, like S&C, planning, injury management, if we can give them resource and help around that, then it's ultimately going to help their on-field training and ultimately going to make the game better on the paddock and more enjoyable for players.